영어쉐도잉. Toddler death in hot car may have been preventable, investigation finds. Two baby sisters let down by the system. Darcy was 2 years old and Chloe was 1 when they died after their mother, Carrie Annie Collin, left them in a car on a sporting day in late 2019. It haunts Darcy's father, Peter, every day. I am leaving. Every parent's worst nightmare. Chloe has felt guilty to their manslaughter. Now the ABC can reverse the desperate warning made to the Queensland government and the lead up to their death. Sheldrake could have prevented it. And the week before the sister died, a doctor reported concern to departments of child safety that Darcy has been exposed to methamphetamine being smoked at her mother's house. Peter also reported that Chloe has told him she's fallen asleep on the couch, leaving Chloe in the car for hours. I don't know what else it takes to raise a red flag with children's services. I'm really shocked at their actions, and I'm devastated that I don't have my babies anymore. The abyss can also reveal an investigation, which is yet to be publicly released, identify significant failure in the department's handling of the reports. The Queensland Family and Child Commission found child safety dismissed Peter's reports as being part of a custody dispute. I think they must get an education to answer for. The investigation found a series of catastrophic missteps in the case, including that child safety should not have closed its file on the cloning family when it did, and that Queensland's police failed to tell the departments of reports that in addition to use drug, Chloe was also a suspected dealer. The departments and the Queensland Police Service both declined to comment for legal reasons. Peter wants a Royal Commission starring inquiry to make change and try to prevent more children dying. I'm giving anything to have been. I mean, they both been in school. Who wants to miss that? I did. A call for change to come from Darcy and Chloe's senseless and preventable death. Allegiance Fletcher, ABC News. Let's go live to State Political Reports Kate McCanney. Kate's a tragic story. What's been reaction from government? Well, Judge Darcy has in a Tuesday placed the government. But 3 years on from Darcy and Chloe's death, it's not clear exactly what had changes within departments. Back in 2019, the Premier confirmed the girls were not to department and said that they've been external investigation into child safety's handling of this case. Yet today, when we ask her what the government has done since their death, to try to ensure it doesn't happen again, she could say, citing legal reasons, despite the girl's mother having pleaded guilty. It doesn't matter, they're still proceeding, and I will look at what comes out of that, and of course, I will be asking my Director General for keys not to police, families not to child safety, and the system is failing our most vulnerable. This is one of the number high-profile deaths of children known to department during the Polish government's 8 years, and this latest revelation show there continues to be serious systemic issue. Now, at some point, we expect the investigation report to be tabled Parliament. That's something the girl's family want to see as they continue to call for transparency around their death. Just Kate McKenna, thank you. One more. Two baby sisters let down by the system. Dulcie was 2 years old and Chloe was 1 when they died after their mother Carrie Ann Conley left in a car on a scorching day in late 2019. It haunts Darcy's father Peter every day. I am leaving. Every parent's worst nightmare. Conley has pleaded guilty to them months later. Now the ABC can reboot the desperate warning made to Queensland government in the lead up to their death. Child safety could have prevented it. And the week before the sister died, a doctor reported concern to departments of child safety that Darcy has been exposed to methamphetamine being smoked at her mother's house. Peter also reported that Conley has told him she's fallen asleep on a couch, leaving Chloe in the car for hours. I don't know what else it takes to raise a red flag with child services. I'm really shocked at their actions, and I'm devastated that I don't have my babies anymore. The ABC can also reveal an investigation which is yet to be publicly released, identify significant failure in the department's handling of the report. The Queensland Family and Child Commission found Child Safety dismissed Peter's report as being part of a custody dispute. I think someone's got allocations to enter for. The investigation found a series of catastrophic missteps in their case, including that child safety should not have closed the file on Colony family when it did, and the Queensland Police failure to tell departments of reports that in addition to use drugs, Conley was also a suspected dealer. The departments and the Queensland Police Service both declined to comment for legal reasons. Peter wants a Royal Commission styling required to make change and try to prevent more children dying. I'd given anything to manage now. Meant that they both be in school. Who wants to miss that? I did. A call for change to come from Darcy and Chloe's senseless and preventable death. Alice is really true. ABC News. Let's go live to the political report. Kate McKenna. Kate's a tragic story. What's been the reaction from the government? Well, Judge Chelsea has issued a plea to the government, but 3 years on from Darcy and Chloe's death, it's not clear exactly what is changed within the department. Back in 2019, the Premier confirmed that girls were not to the department and said they would just start an investigation into child safety handling of this case. Yet today, when we ask her what the government has done since their deaths to try to ensure it doesn't happen again, she could say, citing legal reasons, despite the girl's mother having pleaded guilty. It does matter, they're still proceeding, and I will look at what comes out of that, and of course, I will asking my Director General for a report. Kids not to police, family not to child safety, and the system is failing our most vulnerable. This is one of the number of high-profile deaths of children known to the department during the Polish government's 8 years. And this latest revelation shows there continues to be serious systemic issues. Now at some point we expect the investigation report to be tables in Parliament. That's something the girls' family wanted to see as they continued to call for transparency about their death. Just Kate McKinnon, thank you.